Hey there, revolutionaries. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Nex Revolution, the final episode, episode 18. Last chapter. Alright, out we go. Well, that's a weird slipstream. There's like a boomerang arc. Hey, I helped foil terror plot with the Luddic Church. You're welcome, Luds. Are you sure I am not the terrorist? That would make more sense. Nimiat. The faulty automated system just got fixed. There it is. Chlor's offering. Save, and I'm going to try to do an interdiction pulse to get these guys away from here. No, they don't care. So if I engage right now, I think this is winnable. Everybody, you're my wingman. Men. Wing people. I have so few ships, I still have deployment points left over. I have 40. I would have enough deployment points to, like, field a whole legion. But, this is a poverty run. I didn't have the, if I fielded any more ships than what I currently am, I would be beyond bankrupt. There goes my flux. And it's only halfway up. I'm gonna need my ships to, you know, commit to this fight a little bit more sincerely. It's probably in my best interest to whittle down the witnesses. So I'll do that. Oh, you know what I realized is another good one would be increased batteries for this this ship, so that I had more thermal pulse charges. Although that only affects the total number of thermal pulse charges, not its refresh rate. And I suppose its refresh rate is the larger factor. So we have kind of like a standing off, going toe-to-toe here, but no one's really getting destroyed. Which is smart. My ships aren't overcommitting and getting nuked by the station, which is what I would want. But my flux capacity doesn't really allow me to go crazy here. I have to stay safe. I could also turn off my, I'm going to turn off my hypervelocity drivers and my devastator cannons. There's not a lot of fighters right now, so I don't need the... Well, I'll turn them on just for this group. But I don't need the hypervelocity drivers because my thermal pulse seems to be doing just fine. You know what I could do is I could try to whittle down the left side here, knocking some of these ships out and working my way in. Every time I injure anything, that ship just like disappears, going behind allies. I love all the hypervelocity drivers. It keeps pinging all the shields of the ships around me. Oh, wow, that's gonna hurt. Oh, I didn't get my shields up in time because I was venting. That was a cheeky... That little gremlin Did more hull damage than any other ship so far. It's just causing so much flux buildup. That was a good torpedo. I think from the Enforcer. Almost got it. Yeah, we're finally working through the... They had like a sort of a dome of ships guarding the station, where the station was launching fighters and missiles, and then the dome of guarding ships was like providing cover fire. And we're slowly getting through all that ship dome. The deployed guarding fleet. I saw that torpedo. I didn't want to lower my shields because my armor on my nose is gone. So I figured the overload would be less damaging. And I was right, I think. Is that Manticore coming for me? I don't know yet. We're getting a ton of low combat readiness as a result of how long this fight is taking. So I need to make some moves here. The thing is, I don't want to commit to attacking the station until all this like garbage is gone, because the garbage will kill me from behind if I leave it intact. I could have, I suspect, waited for these fleets to move away from the station. Obviously, attacking a station by its lonesome without these defending escorts would have been a lot easier. I just don't know. It costs money to run a fleet like this, more money than I have. So I didn't want to be in a position to just like wait for them to move away, because every day I have this fleet deployed is another day I'm in debt. In almost a 1-to-1 ratio. Alright, they have very few ships for guards now. So soon we'll be able to take nibbles out of the station and hopefully not go combat readiness. My CR is still 77, so I'm fine. It's just a lot of the other ships in our fleet that are weary. All right, Wolf, wherever you are, where are you? I'm telling the Wolf that is combat readiness critical to leave. Yep, I saw that torpedo, knew I'd be overloaded, decided it was worth it. So I'm getting hammered here. Okay, ships. Actually, full assault. They were my wing, but now I want them to go against the station. I need them to take up an aggressive position against the station, because enough of the enemies are dead that we can start chipping away at the station until it's gone. I'm turning off the Molyneux cannon, turning off the Devastator cannons. I'm using hypervelocity drivers only because they're very effective against shields. And then as soon as I see the shields down on any of these sections, I will start nuking. Let's try to nuke. Enforcer, don't get in front of me. I feel like that was effective, but my ships, now that they're fighting the station, are just dropping like flies. I have a Dominator, a Monitor, and a Enforcer, and the Enforcer is about to go down. Yeah, non-cruisers... Oh, wait, did they get reinforced? I think they got reinforced, or I don't know where these Eradicators came from, but I don't think they were a part of the original deployment. Yeah, we're not winning this one. You have to be a ship of a certain size to be able to get close enough to a station to be able to do damage to the station, and then walk away not blown up. And that's the thing, is I don't have ships of that size. Like, Dominators would be, but I would need multiple Dominators. It's basically, if you're not a cruiser, if you're just a destroyer, getting close to a station is generally suicide for most destroyers, unless they're specially built to withstand the barrage that a large station is capable of providing. And we didn't have that kind of, we don't have those kind of destroyers. And now I'm fighting a bunch of overdriven Eradicators that, like, showed up to the fight post-start. There goes the Dominator. It also does not surprise me that one of the last ships left is a Monitor, because those things are hard to kill for their size. So I'm going to load. I figured that it was going to go this way, and my plan is to try to scare off those fleets or engage these fleets separate from the battle station, because the battle station by itself is hard enough. So if I go in and see that they're not getting reinforced by tons of allies, I'll start the fight. I can also try it so that these backup flotillas, I engage directly, isolating them out like this. Nope, that's too many. It's funny, they want to talk to me, and it's probably about tithing. I could try to hack the relay. Yeah, let me try that. I don't know if it's going to scare them off, though. It's worth a try. Oh. I don't have any heavy machinery. The, that has ruins. Might as well benefit from the nav buoy too while it's here. Our hacks are underway. Seem to have worked. No one's here now. Brilliant! This will be a lot easier. I can... Oh! Beep beep! Coming through! If you're a hammerhead, then I'm a hammer... but you're... I don't know. Never mind. Probably a lot of my small ships are going to get busted up for this fight. But I have hull restoration, so I'm not overly worried about that. Watch for the torpedoes! It's too bad that that section is... Maybe I can get it. At least do some damage to it. I scratched it. Oh, there we go. Here's some progress. Vent quicker. Can't see anything. There we go. Alright, there's the smallest section of the enemy's station has been destroyed. That's good. Medusa overcommitted. But it's okay. The Citadel's going down, I think. Oh, I wasn't looking at my flux. Luckily, the station doesn't have a lot of flux to fight me. Because it is also almost overloaded. Yeah, our little destroyers just don't punch armor, and we don't have good torpedoes for it. Like, if I had a bunch of Reapers or Hammerheads or, you know, some sort of torpedo system for high burst anti-station, but I don't. I have what I have. That can't be changed. Not within my price point. That Citadel will come back around eventually. Maybe we can get this Bastion. Monitor, don't do that! Oh my god. Yeah, this Bastion, I think, is gone. Alright, and the Citadel has almost no armor left. I'm gonna have to just tank to vent. Station's venting. Now, these stations get a lot easier once one of the major modules get destroyed, because then it's like a cooldown period for when it's rotating. So that would be a major mini victory in this fight, is to destroy one of these, one of the core modules. Well, my ships are like AWOL from this fight. They're all venting or engaging fighters or something. Or blown up. Alright, one of my other ships, take advantage of this. I punched them. Their shields are down. Station's not looking at me, I'm gonna vent. So Mike, you asked, can enemy fleets show up? No, there was nothing within reinforcement range. Which is last fight, they had a lot of undeployed ships waiting to be deployed, which is why they got reinforced later with all those eradicators. This fight's a little different. Let's see if we can get rid of this Citadel. That would be a victory. What are you doing out here? What the hell? I was thinking, like, where is my Dominator when I need it? And it's like fighting fighters out in the middle of nowhere. Because of course it is, right? Of course it is. Well, that Citadel is almost destroyed. There we go. It's gone. Now, I think the easiest module would be this one, because it looks already pretty damaged. We don't have a missile ship that's home. I think you mean the Eagle, but that's not a missile ship. Unless you mean the Conquest, but without sounding like a broken record, because I've said it so many times, I don't have money. So me throw more ships at enemy means me more in debt. So I'm trying to do this on as budgetist of a budget as I can. Because yeah, I have a lot of like mothballed, dry docked POS ships that like don't have weapons and can't be outfitted. The case in point was I ran out of weapons for the Dominator when I fielded it, right? You remember? Like, I just didn't have weapons to put on it. I don't have money. So, yeah, I have a lot of ships that I'm not using because I can't use them. They don't do it. Like, ships with no weapons is not a ship. It's just expensive. It's like owning a Jaguar. High maintenance cost for no fun. I don't know if the I mean, we have a monitor left. I don't think this onslaught has enough punch to get through what remains because of the constant pressure of the ballistic weapons installed on the station. Yeah, now that I'm the sole target of the station, I can't even approach because its weapons outrange mine significantly. And there's not a, you know, I'm getting, how, I can't, it's not even in sight. I'm getting pummeled. Yeah, I think it's a lost cause. I thought it was a lost cause going into it, but you guys voted on it, and I am very safe to say I'm pulling the plug on this entirely. I thought it was a bad idea. Not that I'm blaming you, but I thought it was a bad idea because of the goodwill that we just, like, randomly got from them, where their terror cells just stopped being a terror cell for some reason. But I absolutely don't have the forces for this. So I'm headed back to Albari as fast as I can. Luckily, Braxy is a red giant, so it's fast. I suppose that's on me. I shouldn't have even have you pull on it, given that the terror cells stopped and the stability problems went away. That's my fault. Oh, where the hell am I? That was not the gravity well I meant to drop in on. What's the best ship for a station attack? Well, onslaughts are really strong, but not alone. Realistically, I would say there's no one ship that can do it alone. You really need two ships to be able to swap to vent. Because a battle station just has more flux capacity than any one ship. So if I had to take one ship, it would be the Pegasus, because its hit and run capabilities surpass all other ships, given that it is a missile ship that can dump an insane amount of damage all at once. But with that said, it's not a failsafe. It isn't it isn't just like, all right, take a Pegasus and you win. It still requires a significant amount of luck, skill, and backup. All right, so I'm going to decide what we're doing next. Earn money for colony investment. There's not a lot of time left. I wasted a whole lot of time messing with that station, but it's the one thing we learned is that we don't currently have the fleet to fight a station, and we're not likely to get a fleet that we can afford to field anytime soon. So we should avoid those at all costs going forwards, because they're a waste of time, resources, money, and there's a significant opportunity cost lost as well of doing anything else that isn't burning money. Because yeah, we even having gone up there and back, at the end of the month we're going to be significantly in debt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smuggle some of the volatils over to Kanta. I can't believe that there's deficit drugs everywhere, but nowhere to sell drugs. Like, who's even doing that? Who's keeping all them aloft? Cocoa needs a whole bunch of supplies. 1,500 deficit of supplies? I guess I'll bring some supplies over to Cocoa. I'm a little worried by the time I get there to black market supplies to the hedge. They will have filled the supplies, but we'll see. Oh, the hedge just declared war on us? Ugh, I'm just so done. Like, why? Because Dick's hat dropped to negative 51. Okay. Hey, Nexerelin! Try ramping down the obnoxiousness. That would be awesome. I know you think it's fun, but just take a chill pill. So what's our income say? I wonder how in the hole we'll be. So I think I'm going to go with essentially no fleet for money saving sake, because most of the missions I can run for money don't really require a fleet, because we don't have money and we're going more bankrupt. And having dealt with that in Scrappy Privateer, I don't want to deal with that here. It sucks. It's annoying. Alright, so Cocoa still has a deficit, provided that the war declarations haven't come across again. So we'll smuggle this to Kanta, smuggle that to Cocoa. Oh, and I can get rid of some of this excess crew. Maybe top up a little bit of fuel, although that's going to hurt at the end of the month. Here, bud. So how in debt are we? That little foray cost us $350,000. You can see my hesitation. Oh, Stormguard did just grow. So I can, once I have a little bit of money, I can set up farming over there for a little bit of farming exports. I'll make some of that money back once I'm done smuggling these volatils into Kanta and the supplies into Cocoa. In fact, is cocoa closer? Because I know Kanta, they will always need volatiles, so that's not really a time-sensitive thing, but the cocoa one is. Because most of the deficits that that planets incur get resolved very quickly. Where the hell? What planet wanted these? Okay, I'm just gonna go to Kanta's Den. Also, it's worth mentioning, yeah, like Persean League is gone. They've been gone a little while now. So it's 10. Oh, it's in a new colony. Got it. That's why it needs supplies. That makes sense. Diplomatic blunder between me and Hedge. We're now at negative 33. I'll try to get out to Cocoa. It's not too far away. But all the money I currently have will go away at the end of the month, paying off debts. Now the good news is, commerce is 41 days away. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna set up farming with the money I have, knowing that the debt will be deeper, but we'll be digging out faster. Hey Tangia, thank you for the resub. Cheers, dude. Oh, I'm hostile enough with them that I have to turn my transponder off, which will piss them off. All right, how to do this? And that's because we had some sort of diplomatic blunder recently, where they're now, like, pissed at me. Yeah, it's going to be really hard to black market food here, given that the diplomatic situation has radically changed since I departed from my planet 12 hours ago. In-game 12 hours. Like, apparently I kicked a puppy or something? I don't know what I did. Yeah, they're tracking me. I don't think I'm going to be able to sell here as a result. Which sucks, because now I have all these supplies and no market for it. Because of, like, one tiny little picket. A one kite ship picket. That's all it takes. One, you know, hull monitor. This fleet is... I could try to go dark. They're gonna pick up on me. Yeah, I forget this. Can I kill him? Not without diplomatic problems, no. I could show up with my transponder off and do it stealthily. I could try that. Or do it really, really quickly like this. Drop into the grav well. Yeah, see, now my reputation is tanking as a result. And it doesn't give me access to the world. I could attack him, but I probably... Actually, I haven't been identified yet. So let me interdict him to have him go away? No, they're not even... I've been identified by the... Oh, yeah, there we go. So I could do it, but it makes my relationship with the hedge so dangerously bad that it's not worth the profit. Is I think probably the safest way to put it. By going dark so that I'm not identified and, like, harassing the picket until it goes away. The thing is, when you go dark like that, it still hurts your reputation. How? I don't really understand. I feel like if they can't identify you, how is your reputation harmed? But that's just the way the game works sometimes. Alright, I have very little time left, so maybe I'll take a mission offered by the hedge to try to avoid open hostilities as long as I can. But there's not any good ones offered right now, so I'm going to race back to core. All that for a mud skipper. Not a lot happening around here mission-wise. A few derelict ships, but they're not clustered together. I'll do this one, I guess. I don't know what the closest jump point is, but I'll figure it out once we get there. To a gate. So I accepted a mission here. So if there's any other missions in that galactic neighborhood, I'll take them. What was it exactly? I'm bad with names. Biscay. Next to Elsbeth. Okay. So, what's close? Probably this gate. Let's see if I was wrong. Yeah, it's not that bad. Oh, you know, well, I guess I'm right next to a blue giant. It's fine. It's easy to overlook the fact that being next to a gravity well for slip surging certainly speed this stuff up. Okay, here we go. Ah, yes. Available credits at 0. Weapons cache is near the heart, which would mean it's somewhere around the primary star. That's probably it. Ping at 11 o'clock. Nope. It's a kite ship that somehow exists, being in the massive corona of 2 stars. Okay, maybe it's at 9 o'clock. Yes. Hurricane, Burst PD, Trident Wing, Thunder Wing. Meant to open the pods, but oh well. While I'm here, I'll do a very quick scoot by the planets to see if there's any ruins. But these are not colonizable planets. Oh, something's orbiting this, though. There's a warning beacon. I don't get the warning. Nothing's happened to me. Oh, great! I just got Corona 213. Well, that's not good. Maybe I should have read the beacon first. Oh, philanthropy between me and the hedge. What's annoying is, like, it doesn't really matter what my relation to hegemony is, because at the end of the day, if anyone in their alliance hates me, they will backstab me in a heartbeat, right? So it doesn't really matter if I get, like, good relation with one. I need good relation with all three, which is super difficult to do, given that the diplomatic randomness has proven time and time again that it will just screw me. It makes it brutal. So I only have 212 unpaid debt, and then right now I'm heading back to Vortex to install the holosuite, which is where I'll leave off. Some of my crew disbanded because I haven't been paying them. Fair. Totally fair. I get it. No pay, no work. I understand. Let's grab one of the two holosuites. And install. I guess I didn't need to pull it out. I'm going to keep it a free port, I think. But the credits per month should start to be ramping up with the commerce built. Especially when mining gets done, as it will add to what can be exported. The other thing is that, not that I have the money for it, but Stormguard is getting farming here. And if it grows again, I have a second holosuite, so even more potential commerce to be had. But that, my friends, is where I'm going to leave off, because I am out of time. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Nex Revolution, which originally streamed live on Twitch May 9th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. And if you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow revolutionaries.